Hello and welcome. We'll be starting momentarily. Welcome back. This is Mass Effect 2 from Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This is our second episode. Tonight we're going to be heading to Omega. So let's see. Here we go. Get some sound and video going. So let me know how my sound levels are and how the game sound levels are. But a quick recap from last time. We started Mass Effect 2 last time, and Mass Effect 2 starts off with a bang. They blow up your ship, you die, a year or two passes, and Cerberus, the human supremacy organization, brings you back to life because the leader of that organization believes that you are the only hope for humanity. And it's humanity in particular that is in trouble because colonists are being kidnapped by a mysterious group of aliens called the Collectors, who come from beyond a Mass Effect relay that we can't go through quite yet because no ship comes back, if that's the case. So once we get resurrected and they walk us through sort of the tutorial of some of the early game mechanics, which are significantly different from Mass Effect 1. They've given us two squad mates, Jacob and Miranda, both members of Cerberus, and we have tacitly agreed to work with the Elusive Man, the leader of Cerberus, in order to look into this problem with the missing colonists. We ran into Tally, who's the only crew member that we've run into so far, other than Joker, because the Elusive Man gives us basically a loving recreation of the Normandy, which is where we find ourselves now. The layout is a little bit different, but the galaxy map is below us as usual, and we'll be taking a dive into that in a moment. Although it is significantly different than before. First, I kind of want to
see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Well, that's good, because I want to see Joker. I figured we'd do the rounds of the Normandy SR2 and see what's different. And I apologize, it's been a little while.
Mark on 2, clear.
Gonna check my keyboard settings. Just switch keypads tonight. Yeah, I've definitely got some stuff wrong here. Let's see. All right.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Okay. Ship cancer seems a bit harsh, Joker.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer. Commander,
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
So the Paragon option is no. Cerberus wants it this way. We agree with Cerberus. The Renegade option is adapt. And the neutral option is it's got to use
If you
it.
don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Wow,
Thanks. I'll
Joker.
remember this.
Okay.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay. That's fair on
Ever think
Jacob.
about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got
Yeah,
up to?
we're stuck in a weird place,
All right.
sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
That is
That's
true.
it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Ooh, examine controls. If this gives me XP, I will gladly do so. Where are the controls to examine? Haptic adaptive interface. Okay. Anything over here? No. So there's no Presley to talk to here. Galaxy map. Let's talk to Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Think she's a little starstruck.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
No expression change there.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Can't is a very strong word.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Yeah, but your analogy made them all pets. You're naive, you are very loving. Okay.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person.
Aha!
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, all the things Joker told me to talk about with a people person.
I better
guess
go.
not.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Yeah, she's a little starstruck. That's fine. Let's read some email. Okay. What do we got? Info? Dossier, the veteran, Zaid Masani, Combat Survival Tactics Protection. Zaid has stopped taking work recently, but he was last seen on Omega. His reputation as the premier bounty hunter in the galaxy has caught up with him, and he is rumored to spend his days drinking and shooting would-be rivals. There is none better in a fight. So, Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, something like that. Sounds good. The Professor, Dr. Morden Solis, biological weapons expert. Okay. Light weapons training with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering the Collector attacks. Okay, that's fair. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Alright, so we're going to be going after him first when we get to Omega. Dossier Archangel. Small unit tactical expertise, omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. Okay. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Alright, so Omega's going to be at least a twofer. Well, I guess actually a threefer because Zaid's there as well, right? Yeah. Dossier, the Warlord, Dr. Okir. Millennia of combat and strategic experience. Millennia? Rumored familiarity with Collector technology. A brilliant, brutal Krogan warlord and Krogan Rebellion's veteran, Okir is obsessed with saving the Krogan from the Genophage. It appears he contacted the Collectors to gain the necessary technology. Okay, that's not encouraging. Currently at a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, his relationship with the mercenaries is unknown. Look at him later. Dossier, the Convict. Jack, no last name known, exceptional biotic ability, note criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic. Little else is known, but the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the subject's release. Look into Jack later. Dossier, the Master Thief. Kasumi, sabotage, infiltration, extraction, property acquisition, stealth, property acquisition. That we mean theft. We mean stealing things. Stealth, agile combat. This subject has stolen extremely valuable resources from Cerberus in the past. Alarm systems, DNA encoders, guards, and various other deterrents were bypassed, and we don't know how. She was last seen on the Citadel. Okay. So, Kasumi and Zaid are DLC characters that were added later. And we'll definitely be picking them up. But Dr. Morden Solis is going to be our first target. Upgrades. Upgrades improve squad members' powers. Okay, so these are things that we can pick up or purchase. Or research. Okay. Let's read our email. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. And that's from Captain, now Counselor, Anderson. Deal struck with Zaid Masani from Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. From Project Firewalker, Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona, Elistra Ismar Frontier. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett, our guy on the inside of the Alliance from the last game, voiced by Lance Henriksen. Commander Shepard, our scans on the Armada system, have turned up wreckage. Something we thought you should see: the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Recon Hood. From Elusive Man, Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Overlord. From Elusive Man, Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, though, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on planet Aete, Typhon system, in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. So Overlord and Firewalker are two DLC that are included as part of Legendary Edition. Firewalker is kind of notoriously bad. Overlord's a bit different. All of these effectively are side quests for us for the moment. Arc Projector. From Elusive Man, Shepard, we had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to an advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. From Elusive Man, Shepard. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakara ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden, to begin the rendezvous. Alright, do we have more? Here we go. Ascension Financial Services, your account. From Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Do Do I have to mark these as red? We shouldn't need these anymore. Yeah. We can read them again if we want to. Inbox 0. We've done it. Okay. All right. So now it's going to tick through because we just added a ton of missions. Okay, so missions are, this is the main quest line, right? Assemble a team. So that's what we're working on with Stop the Collectors. And we've got Kasumi, we've got Zaid, we've got going to the council and talking to Anderson, we've got Morden, we've got Dr. O'Keir, and we've got Archangel and Jack. Freedom's Progress, we already did. We saved Joker at the very beginning of the game. We awoke from being rebuilt. So these are, like I said, the main quest lines. Here are our side missions, right? So we've got Overlord and Project Firewalker, and we've got the Normandy crash site. Now, it hasn't given us, I think... Yeah, go to the Citadel, talk to the Council. So it didn't translate everything over directly to a mission necessarily. We'll see. No, I guess actually it did. I guess it did. Because we have to go to the Citadel for Kasumi. Alright, so. Yeah, we've reviewed everything. It's fine. Alright. Okay. So we don't have stuff popping up. Might have spent my points. Alright, so it's going to tick through things. Can't really rush that. So, what's over here? Weapons locker, choose loadout. Oh, we can talk to Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
That's Trisha Halfer, 6 from Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use the arc projector. Actually, we're going to keep the grenade launcher for right now because I don't think we're going to be running into synthetics a ton. And we don't have any additional options under our loadout. Jacob's got a shotgun and a heavy pistol. Miranda's got machine pistol and a heavy pistol. Okay. M3 Predator heavy pistol. She's got the same. Okay. That's a standard loadout. And I guess that's our prototype. Oh, Jacob. Okay. All right. Let's start to have our conversations then.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
And It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
So we're already racking up the Paragon points, which is good. No idea what they are, but they're just, you know, bars. Got anything more to say?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Okay.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay. Guns and guns and guns and more guns, and a view down on the core. That's kind of cool.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Let me get on it.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office.
I think it's an
When one
Ansible,
particle
right?
occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum...
Okay,
to contact
all right,
100
all right.
different worlds, we would need to
Bah.
That's all
manufacture...
for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah, I think that's the same as the Ansible concept in Ender's Game.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Well, darn it, let's go find a scientist. And I assume...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I was gone for 2 minutes! Master Thief. I mean, what am I missing here? Convict. Warlord. Archangel. Professor. Veteran. So nothing new. Nothing about upgrades. Okay, Kelly, for a personal assistant, you're not doing a very good job if you're not, like, being truthful with me, for whatever reason.
A scientist is required to use the
Okay,
technical
Edie, you made your
laboratory.
point. Alright, so no stairs for us, it's elevator time. Let's go up to the captain's quarters briefly. And there's literally nothing else here. We got Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Which is to
That
say,
said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
the captain's yacht. Although I guess it's on top of the ship rather than below. And really all this says is that... Okay, is this just like accomplishments from 1? Okay. Well, we definitely won't be doing all of those. Oh, look, we've got a picture of Liara. Shepard's private terminal. Is this different from... I guess not. Okay. Thank goodness. So we've got an aquarium up here. Elusive Man has just way too much money, clearly. I kind of don't want to know how he made it, though. Oh, that's cool. If we're just chilling in here, we can do whatever. Alright, so... no helmet. Here's the recon hood. So now we look like some kind of spy. I think we're going to go with nothing. Casual appearance is fine. CIC was where we were, and we've explored all of that so far. Crew quarters and engineering. Let's go down to engineering, work our way up. Alright, so, monitoring station. So, you have more teammates, squad mates, in this game than we had in the previous one, right? We had, what was it, 5 or 6 that sort of hit all of the different character classes in the first one. We've got more options here, as you saw from all the dossiers. Like the ones that aren't available to us yet will become available to us later as optional. And so when we recruit someone and they join the crew, they have a part of the ship that they hang out in. So you can see that starboard cargo...
Access to this room is currently restricted.
This is gonna be somebody's room later. We don't know what yet, but there's that. What in the world? Okay. The core. So the layout's a bit different. God, that just looks so scary. Throbbing with power.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the Elusive Man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
That's tonight's vocab word, daddy bags.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Sounds like another side quest for us. Good thing we're going to Omega.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Okay, so pretty much everybody that we've met so far, with possibly the exception of Miranda, isn't really a diehard for Cerberus so much as they're a diehard for, like, fighting the good fight and what have you. So, you know, I think the Elusive Man has done a good job of keeping the zealots off of my ship.
I told you she would.
And those two are much chattier than Chief Adams was in the first one. Oh yeah, this is totally where someone's going to hang out later, because, like, it's moody and everything. I'm sure we'll have a moody character that wants to be moody down here. Also, this looks like a really good place for, like, a snog without getting too interrupted, so keep that in mind. And that's them, so we're back this way. I'm already lost on this ship. Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
But we did have the Mako, right? So, the Kodiak drop shuttle. All right. That's our elevator. That's our walkway.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Alrighty, back to the elevator we go. Seen everything there is to see down here. Go to the crew quarters. That's very Star Trek. Alright, so we've got...
Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
I wanted to put
Shepard,
10 forward
the
there.
women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Yeah, what's your point? I could, like, squat on that urinal. It's fine. Also, showers are showers. Why isn't this unisex? Tell me that. Why isn't this unisex? Okay, now I'm just confused. Starboard observation.
Starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Fighting the good fight. Sticking it to the collectors and the reapers and the Geth and all the bad guys. And definitely not like all of the other races that we work with. So at least there's a little bit more kind of conversational color this time around. Alright, so previously this was where Dr. Chakwas hung out. Lo and behold.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
And that's kind of how everybody's approaching this, it seems like.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Still sounds like a side quest.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
That was nice, see? Journal updated. Find brandy.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
You just don't want me to see you naked, Edie. Alright, that was Dr. Chakwas, and that was like super
Chef
nice.
surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
A color character.
Do you have everything you need?
Do you have side quests for me?
But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
You seem very busy.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay, so someone's going to hang out here. Oh, Miranda's office, is it? Let's have a chat.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
I'm pretty sure that was N7, Miranda.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division.
I prefer assassination.
Not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's a bit different.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Well, at least there was no egregious framing of that conversation. No gratuitous boob or butt shots. That's the mess sergeant. And I think that's pretty much the run of things. Back to CIC. Alrighty. Hey Kelly, do I have any
No
messages?
messages for you, Commander.
That's right, because I read all of them already. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the galaxy map. It's a little bit different than it was in Mass Effect 1. So within a system, we actually like drive around and it uses fuel, and I don't know where our fuel indicator is, but I don't think it matters when we're inside a system. I do think it matters when we go from system to system, that we kind of have to keep track of fuel. And we have money, and we have resources, which we'll get into in a little bit. But what's interesting here is that, we'll go to the fuel depot. Buy fuel. We have no fuel. Oh, and I can buy probes too. Okay. Okay, we're gassed up. So we can go to nearby systems, I believe, if we go outside of the given system. But we literally have to drive around, make sure we haven't missed anything. And this also tells us like what's there, but also like how much of it we've explored or not explored. This mass relay will like let us jump to another system. Here's the Omega-4 relay. So really what this means is this is where we're going to go for our final mission once we've got all of our crew and all of our upgrades and we've done all the things that we need to do and we're ready to take the fight to the collectors. This is what everything is driving to in terms of the main missions. But right now,
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
basically we have to solve certain problems in terms of like radiation shielding and weapons and other stuff to increase our likelihood of surviving. You can go for the final mission before you're really ready, and it ends poorly, as you can expect. But we'll be taking things carefully as far as all of that goes. I do find it interesting, though, that literally sort of the end game is sitting right here at the beginning of the game, kind of staring us in the face. But also of note... Oh, right. We're not going to do any scanning right now, but there's a new system in this game that lets you launch probes, scan the planet's surface, and collect mineral resources that you'll then use for ship upgrades and weapon and armor upgrades. We'll do a little bit of that later. But I do find it interesting that Omega, which has the Archangel, the Professor, and the Veteran, are all right here, and that's why we're going to go there first. And as you visit planets... we kind of get the information like we did in Mass Effect 1, but we can start the scanner system and kind of go from there. We're going to do that later, or I'll do that in between streams, because it's kind of the boring, grindy part of things. Let's go to Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to the haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population is 7.8 million, so it's a good-sized city. Here we go. Okay, so this is the first opportunity we really had to spend points here. Pull is always good. Okay, so from what I've been reading, incendiary ammo is a pretty decent place to start. But let's take a look at Miranda first as well and see. No, I don't care about her weapons. I don't. Did I miss my... I guess I missed my opportunity. That's fine. We'll do it in a sec here.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Let's see whether or not my... Well, first of all, let's save it up. It's about time for our stretch break. I'm gonna hit a couple more random buttons and see. Nope. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Shuttle to the quarantine zone is down here. Transport depot, Afterlife entrance, upper Afterlife, Merc Recruiter, Aria, lower Afterlife, VIP area, Can Salvage, Omega Market, Harrods Emporium, apartments. Okay, so Omega is a multi-level area. We're going to be spending a good amount of time here.
Please.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
Well, that was
That's
easy.
what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Well, all right then. I don't remember if that's his loyalty mission, which we'll get into in a while, or if that's just what's necessary to recruit him. But that's Saeed Masani, voiced by Robin Sachs, who was a great British character actor. Probably best known in the U.S. As oh gosh, I can't remember the character from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ethan Rayne, I think, was his character's name. He was a friend of Giles's back when he was Ripper. So yeah, he showed up a couple of times. He also had a good run in Babylon 5, doing a couple of different roles. He died a few years back. Alrighty. Okay, so I think before we get too deep into things, it's time for us to take a stretch break. So get up, get a drink, get hydrated, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. All right. Let's see what we can get accomplished tonight. Normandy is pretty big. Kind of cool that we've got just sort of stuff going on in the background. Very Blade Runner. That's definitely some of the design aesthetic behind Omega. Speaking of Omega, this is what we've got. All right, let's take a look at our... Well, first of all, let's fix this problem. Okay. Gonna get the squad one. And... Okay. Okay, for Miranda, I think we're going to max out warp to begin with. Okay. Do I have any points? No, I do not. That is fine. All right, let's see what we got. Ingredients and brandy and FBA couplings. All right. Zaid. Price of Revenge. Omega, Arya Talok. Ruler of Omega wants all important new arrivals to pay their respects to her at Afterlife. She may be a valuable source of information. So I think we're going to go talk to her first before we go hunting for Morden. Okay.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring.
A lot of Batarians here. So we've died and come back to life, and the first place we're going to go on Omega is a place called Afterlife. Oh, we can talk to... What have you got for me, man?
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now.
Yeah, I'm
See
off
you
the
around.
hook. All the time. Well, that was interesting. Weird, but interesting. Oh, yay, pole dancers. Why, boy, I missed them from Mass Effect 1. So glad they put them back in.
I'm in an important business meeting.
You and me both. You and me both.
I'm busy.
Clearly, you're very busy. Private room is locked. Keep up, guys. Keep up. Wow, Helena Blake. I remember her from the first game. Let's see what she's got to say.
Commander Shepard, is that you? I'd heard you were dead.
I got
I'm
better.
Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
I know this is the Paragon option, but I hope there's some sarcasm.
That's more noble than I expected.
Aw.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Why don't I believe you?
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Alright, so I think Arya is upstairs. And that goes to lower afterlife, which we can deal with later. Let's go see Arya T'Loak.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like the renegade option here. So Arya T'Loak is voiced by Carrie-Anne Moss, Trinity from The Matrix. Seems sort of time appropriate now.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him? What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Sounds familiar. I want to trigger this again.
Blue Sun. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Is there anybody else up here we can talk to? Garca doesn't want to talk to us. Miranda, you're in my way. Alright.
You can't fool me. Everyone wants some of this.
What is it with us going to a bar and being like, hey, and then just walking away? I don't order a drink. I just walk away.
Ari's so beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna save this up because if this like ropes us into
I
Archangel.
hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside?
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all 3 bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Oh, ain't that always the way? Rush him, he can't kill all of us.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
That's one way to do it.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
So we had 2 quick interactions there. One at the beginning, one at the end. And that got me some Paragon points and some Renegade points. But you have to notice them on screen and react. And you also don't know what they'll do necessarily. So, you know, taking a chance that I was hoping that I wasn't going to shoot the kid or beat up the Batarian or something crazy like that that would get me in a ton of trouble. Or that I would regret the decision for. But it's kind of an interesting conclusion. All right. So now we're set for our 2 courses of action. We've got Morden, and we've got Archangel.
Come on, let me in.
All right, there's a lot of places we could go here. We're not going to do shopping right now. I'll do that later. We've got the transport depot off to the left, and we've got the quarantine zone off to the right. And we're going to head towards Morden.
Ari's expecting me.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Oh, we'll always talk to a mad prophet.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt and feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
Well, all right.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems.
With
Let me
guns.
in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
We just
you're
avoided a
stopping me,
firefight.
but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get
True
lost.
dat.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Krogan and Vorcha regenerate their health. Oh, so we could take Zaid with us if we wanted to now, but we're going to take Miranda and Jacob. Actually, let's... Yeah, no, let's put her in something that's less booby. All right. Yeah, I don't think that matters much at this level. Thank you, guys. Don't behave like idiotic NPCs, please. All right. Nothing doing. Find element 0. Where? Oh.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Gozu District. Can we talk to these guys? No, we just have to, like, not shoot them, which is cool. I enjoy not shooting people.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Enemies in front. Night, night.
Jacob. good.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Alright. Trying to relearn my controls here. Did we just shoot someone into the fire? No. But someone may be in the fire anyway. Alright.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
To prolong your suffering.
Told you, I'm looking for somebody. Would you rather I let you choke on your own blood?
I suppose not. What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Damn.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Oh. What? Oh. Right. I forgot about that. I guess that doesn't do us any good. Pretty sure we can explore all of this later.
On our left!
Hi, Miranda, take frickin' cover. Get your...
Got that one!
Moving to cover. Have a nice trip.
Firing now. Right between the eyes.
How many we got? Miranda, don't point your weapon at me. Just don't
Charge
do it.
him up. Get over here.
Oh, come on, guys. All right, let's head for that. Oh, it must be upstairs, maybe? Oh, wow, okay. So maybe there was a lot to blow up. Modified sniper rifle, you say? Oh, assault rifle.
This should come in
That's
handy.
fine. Yeah, but we need a scientist, okay? So...
On our right! Here we go! This will put them down.
Got him. I've got him.
Heading to cover.
Right. Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Okay. Oh, we got more. Okay, great.
Nice.
Ow.
Taking heavy fire!
Charging!
They regenerate, so that kind of sucks. No, I don't.
Affirmative! Yes!
I really don't want that weapon.
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue
No
Suns
shit.
have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
And this is why I preferred the heat sinks from Mass Effect 1. You run low on ammo and you've got to push forward to collect it. Okay. I assume it's this way, yeah. I guess we just, like, filled up. Burning bodies are always fun. Nothing to scan here, though. Sarah. Can only assume we're going the right way. Clinic, you say?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Rearming.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Where's the weapons locker?
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazane better option. No, no, no. Demazane toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns.
For the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Yeah.
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Why can't anything be simple?
Just once I'd like to ask someone for help and hear them say, sure, let's go, right now. No strings attached.
Life is a negotiation. We all want. We all give to get what we want.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Salarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Salarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Carnifex hand cannon. Okay. Cure the plague. Okay. Find Daniel. I'm gonna steal your stuff, Doctor. Hope that's okay. Power cells. Heavy weapon ammo. That's good. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, right. We have to go to the weapons locker to change up. Medical kit. Okay. What's over here? More goodies. Ooh, expensive goodies.
This might be useful.
Collector Chitin armor research project. That's cool. Can't get back there. Nothing there. not even a door, that's a window. Ah, I assume. Yeah, that's the way we need to go. Alright, let's check our loadout. Hand cannon, okay. Sure, try it. Can we also... Oh, okay. So, like, when I equip it, we're equipping it for everybody? Looks like. Okay. That still is not super clear to me, but whatevs. Alright, let's see what we can wrap up with.
They've seen us.
Good shot!
He goes. That one hit.
Have a nice trip.
No, we got more. Never an easy fight.
Get over here.
Now let's finish you off.
Have a nice trip.
One left.
Are we done? What else we got? Miranda. Miranda, come back. Get your ass here.
Following.
Right behind you.
Miranda. We know you're a super soldier, but let's not push it, okay? Oh, good. Okay. Alright, what do we got? That away. Alright, well let's swing around though. Make sure we don't miss anything. That's the problem with places like this. They are just too sprawling. Doors closed. I am getting hung up on the architecture. No, I didn't. Okay, I wanted to run, but whatevs. Who's shooting at us? Oh, son of a
Krogan on
bitch.
his way.
Fuck him up.
I got
Yeah. Okay, we still got more guys this way. That's fine. Jacob getting all acrobatic. Ah, they're upstairs.
Have a nice trip.
Oh, food. Gambling terminal. Yes, please. Let's do some hacking. Find matching code segments. Okay, and select codes that match the code displayed at the top left. Avoid red codes. Find all matches. Okay. Oh, I hate this one. Shit, I do not remember how this works. Okay, so it's like that. Okay. Yeah, this hacking game makes zero sense to me. I get that we're looking for these code snippets, but they're, like, impossible to... Alright. That one. That one. No. No. Oh, now we're looking for another string. I cannot pay attention to that. That is just too much. Yeah. Okay. Now we're looking for... Nope. It's got a little bit of white text. That one. And then we need 2 lines of orange at the top, but only 2 lines. That. So on my screen, it's like you can't read it, but you know that it's like lines of code, but it's detailed enough that it isn't just like pattern matching. You have to sort of cross your eyes to make it work out. It's kind of a pain. Sure, let's hack a bank terminal. Oh, code segments. And of course it's faster now. And I've got to avoid, okay, that one. That one. 2 lines of orange at the top. That one. Okay, that's good.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
No, I can't trust you. We must shoot.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
So that looks like a monster, not a potted plant, which is what it is, that it was knocked over. Oh, someone's been very consistent about knocking stuff over. That sounds like Vorcha.
Incoming!
And it is.
Impressive! Gotcha! Here we go!
assume we have more incoming, but let's go through the door first and find some cover. I guess we have to go down first. Nope, this doesn't look bad at all. I think I got him. I don't know that we want to get flanked, but I don't like the idea of going in deeper. I think Miranda's got the right idea. Jacob, where are you? Okay, yeah. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing... Oh! Hey!
Watch out!
Here we go.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Oh, shoot. Missed.
Damn sniper.
That's right. We are damned. We are awesome.
Coming our way. Krogan on its way.
Come around the corner, buddy. Thank you. I will take your ammo, please.
Found that one!
Please. Thank you.
Krogan incoming.
Well, I've had better days. Ugh, I hate that weapon. Let's see what we can do about getting some ammo, shall we? Someone, please, have some ammo.
Trouble ahead. There we go!
As long as my sniper rifle's back up, that's what matters. Is there anything good in here to eat? No. Really prefer having maps. Everything looks like it is a mess. 'Cause it is! Alright, let's wrap this up. Already over time. Control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's still alive? All right. med kit. So much deceptive. Oh, spare parts. We will take them all.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans. Right.
You got it.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
Well, I guess that answers why are you doing this, but you're dead.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
So if you thought the Batarians were bad in the first game, the Vorcha were like designed to literally be worse.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. Blows them up.
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Okay.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Enemy down.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room. You're in now.
Okay. Seriously, back the way we came? Really? Oh. You guys love your freaking rocket launchers. My goodness.
He goes. No.
I hear them, but do not see them. Can't save, though. Okay. Okay.
Have a nice trip. Come on over.
Perfect.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Get over here.
Jacob!
Got a line.
Two more.
Got a charger!
You'll bleed.
Hold on. There we go. Oh! Where are you?
Firing now.
I've got him!
Well, I hope so. Jacob, do not get yourself killed. God, that's satisfying.
Nine.
Get over here!
Enemy charging!
So we got two more.
Target down!
Here we go. Very nice.
Can I please have my sniper ammo? Thank you. No, come on, man. Come on. All right.
Both fans are up. That should be it.
Done.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I thought about it. No, Daniel, I'm a good
I
guy.
to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Yeah, that's how you played to the odds, Morden.
You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Recruited Dr. Morden Solis for the team. Examination of Omega Plague cure confirms Dr. Solis's expertise. Can also use work on Omega as leverage against Arya if necessary. Got the hand cannon. Got some upgrades. Got some money. Got some element 0. All right.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
And that's Morden Solis, the Professor. So that'll wrap us up for tonight. Next time we're going to go for Archangel. Stay on Omega. Possibly do Zaid if it's Omega related, although I think it's off-site. And then do I may do the side quests in the meantime, pick up ingredients and stuff like that. Nothing particularly big, but it'll be Archangel next time. And in the meantime, I'm hoping to set up a couple of separate streams and possibly stream Returnal from the PS5. And I really would like to get my hands around Deathloop. I've not really had a chance to touch that. But anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out and playing through Mass Effect with me. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and I hope that you will see me next time.